Hey guys, well, I've got a big announcement. If you want to win a Neumann TLM 103 or a Sennheiser MKH or whatever 416, you got to tune into this broadcast and be a part of the contest. So let's talk about it. So the big question is this: how do voiceover artists like us who are looking to take our careers to the next level but don't buy into the claims of needing expensive equipment and demos, start bringing in new clients? How do you follow a clear path to changing your voiceover side hustle into your full-time job and stick it to those that said you couldn't? Those are the questions, and this podcast will give you the answers. My name is Earl Hall, and welcome to In the Booth with Earl Hall, where we know how to grind and don't quit. All right, guys. Hey, thanks so much for being here today. I've got some awesome announcements coming up today. Those of you that have already seen some of the announcements, I'm sure a bunch of you are hyped up right now. I'm hyped up, and I'm going to tell you why I'm doing this. But I'm here, as you guys know, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, for you, the voiceover artist that is looking to start, build, and grow a successful voiceover career. Okay, where do I begin this? Those of you that have not seen the contest that started this morning, and I just posted it earlier this morning in regards to how you can win a Neumann TLM 103 or a Sennheiser MKH 416. I hope I'm saying that nomenclature right for the Sennheiser. Let me just take a look here. It is MKH 416 for the Sennheiser. Both of these are $1,000 microphones. XLR. They sound amazing, and you get to pick if you're the grand prize winner. So I posted a link this morning to the contest rules. It starts today. So get on the ball. It starts today. The link to the contest is in the description on Facebook and on YouTube. So if you're not watching me there, especially you guys on Instagram, I can't just, you just can't share links like this on Instagram. If you want the link, you've got to be either looking on Facebook or you've got to be on YouTube to get this. This is phenomenal. I'm going to tell you why I'm doing this. There's a couple of reasons why I'm doing this contest. One, you guys heard me say that I was contemplating going to VO Atlanta. And I decided not to go. I decided to do this instead. I think it's a much better use of my time. I am the rebel of voiceover. So there's things that I'm going to be talking about over the course of the next year that nobody else is talking about. I'm going to be sharing some things nobody else is going to be sharing when it comes down to building your voiceover business. So what I decided to do, VO Atlanta starts, I think it's March 1st. It's March 1st through the 4th. I decided not to go to VO Atlanta. I decided instead to do VO Earl, if you want to call it that. I decided to do that. And so with this, what I want to do, because I'm so into making sure that you guys are able to put your best foot forward and everything else like that, what I wanted to do was just run this simple contest instead of spending the money to go to VO Atlanta and probably learn things I already know in regards to marketing or whatever. I decided to put my money into you is what I decided to do. I'm going to invest in my audience. So the rules are real simple. They're not hard to do. I produce a ton of content each and every day across, let's see here. Let me just go ahead. I'm going to share my screen with you here, and let me do that so you can see the contest rules and we can talk about some of those. And then I can also answer a bunch of your questions that I'm sure that you will have. And let me go ahead and transition. This is the contest page right here, and it tells you everything that you're going to need to do. And this video I'm going to put on this page as well so that I can, answer questions that are coming in through this live stream or whatever. And it'll be basically the gist of what this whole entire program is about. So the program starts today. It started today already. Some people, I think Ben is already taking advantage of a bunch of this stuff here. As far as with what's going on, I'm just trying to change my screen. Let me see here something. What do I do that? Take this off of studio mode. Okay, I can read this a little bit better and make this a little bit bigger for myself. There we are. So now the rules with this whole thing. All right, it started today, January 11th. It's going to run through the end of February, February 28th. The grand prize winner is going to win their choice of a Neumann TLM 103 or a Sennheiser MKH 416. You get to choose what it is that you want. So here are the rules for all of this stuff. And if you want to win, here's what you got to do. So you got to be following me on all of my social media sites that are listed here. Every single social media site that is listed here, yes, including Snapchat. You must be following me. I have 2 Facebook pages. I have an Instagram account. I have a Twitter. I have LinkedIn. I have Google+, Snapchat, YouTube, and you must be at least a free member at stepstovoiceoversuccess.com. If you do not do all of this, you are not in the running for, to be able to be a grand prize winner for this amazing piece of gear. Your choice from a Neumann TLM 103 or Sennheiser MKH 416. All right. Now, along with that, besides following me, here's what's going to happen with this. So I got to read off of one screen here. All right. So every day I post 6 to 8 pieces of content across all of my social media channels. This means that daily I'm posting anywhere between, I would say, 30 to 50 pieces of content every single day. In a nutshell, the person that shares the most of my content from now until February 28th, 2018 will win. Okay, and I've got this caveat. The minimum to share to be considered a grand prize winner is 550 shares across social media. Every day, you've got to be sharing. This is, now I post, basically that's going to be over 1,000 pieces of content that I'm going to be posting between now and the end of February. So you've got tremendous amounts of opportunity. This is why you need to be following me all across social media so that you can actually participate in a substantial way. If this is important to you, it may not be important to you to win a Neumann TLM 103 or a Sennheiser MKH 416. If it's not, no big deal. But if that's a piece of gear that you want, $1,000 microphone to add to your home studio, here's what you got to do. Now, when you share my content, this is real simple. You must, what do I have? Like it some kind of way. You must comment on it. You've got to leave some sort of relevant comment when you share it so that people get more of a context. Say something about what's being posted, whatever, and then share it and include, this is important, include the hashtag #1VOCoach. That is the hashtag that must be in everything that you share. In your comment, you've got to add that hashtag. It doesn't matter if it's on Twitter, doesn't matter if it's on Facebook, doesn't matter if it's on LinkedIn. You got to share. It's got to have that hashtag in it, #1VOCoach. Because what'll happen is with that, I can track it. I can see who's sharing up to the minute. You can see who's sharing across social media. All you have to do is search the hashtag and you'll see it. So when you look at that hashtag, #1VOCoach, this way, again, I can track it. You can track it. Everybody's above board. We can see who's doing what. Every Friday, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show who the leaders are. I'm going to show who the leaders are each and every Friday. Now, also, what I'm going to be developing out, I'm going to have a 2nd and 3rd place winner as well. And those prizes are going to be announced soon. And I'll note them there. I've just got to figure out how I want to do that with the 2nd and 3rd place winners. Now, so what does this all really mean to you specifically? And how is it that you can utilize social media that much better? And let me just go back to, let me turn my screen share off. But as I said, the link for this contest is in the description for YouTube. It's also in the description for Facebook. So go grab the link if you want to know what the rules are, and also everywhere that you need to be following me, because you're going to have to click on each of these links and you're going to have to follow if you're not already following me there now, in order to be considered a grand prize winner, a second place winner, or a third place winner. Following me across social media is the first caveat, and it must be done. People are going to say, well, I don't have Snapchat. I don't care. Download it on your phone. You want the mic? Download freaking Snapchat on your phone and follow me on Snapchat. With that, let me just turn my screen off here and get back to this here. Where is this? There it is. All right, so I can turn that off and put myself back on screen. So here we go. Again, I decided not to go to VO Atlanta. I also decided not to go out to LA to get my new updated demo created. I've got something coming up very, very special for everyone. Next week, it should be basically ready for me to promote. I've got something very, very special coming up in addition to all of this. So those are the rules, guys. If you want the mic, this is the thing that's going to get you that microphone. If you're brand new, you're an up-and-coming voiceover artist, this thing is just going to be huge. It's going to be phenomenal. I'm looking forward to doing this and presenting someone. Now, the prize is going to be given away between the 1st and the 4th, because those are the days of VO Atlanta. And so between the 1st and the 4th, I will be naming the winner, because I'm going to have to go and tabulate all of this stuff and everything else and make sure that we got the exact right person that wins. And what I believe, that whoever wins is going to just be a knockout standout. It's not even going to be a close competition. So the more you like, comment, and share on all of my stuff, the more this is going to get you closer to winning this prize of a Neumann TLM 103 or a MKH 416 Sennheiser. So it's all up to you with that. Now I'm going to go and take a look at some of the comments that are coming in on YouTube right now. If you want to comment, the only thing, thanks, Nate. I see Nate just followed me on Snapchat. Boom! It's right there. All right. Let's go take a look at the comments. If you want to comment, or if you've got a question about the contest, go on over to YouTube and make sure that you're following me there and watching me there, because then I'll see you. As a matter of fact, you can probably, let me just double check. You can probably go straight to the homepage at stepstovoiceoversuccess.com and watch this live broadcast, as well as comment there. Let me just do a little refresh here on my screen and see this here. See what's going on. Refresh. Waiting for, okay, yeah. You can go over to stepstovoiceoversuccess.com. If you want to, right on the homepage right there, you can comment, you can watch this video, live stream, everything else. So, I mean, every day, you guys know I'm producing content. I do this live stream Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And the thing about this whole thing is you don't have to wait until I post certain things. Like my YouTube channel, I just crossed 200 videos this week, and I should have celebrated that milestone, but I didn't. I just happened to notice that I crossed 200 videos created on YouTube. So that's a pretty big deal for me. So, I mean, you can go look at previous YouTube videos. You can share them. You can go to the website, Steps to Voiceover Success. You can share the website, whatever. It's not that you just have to share the content, the tremendous amount of content that I'm putting out each and every day. You can go back, you can just start sharing stuff that you know I'm involved with, from my websites to my courses to what, you know, YouTube videos, whatever. You can share those things, you know, across the gamut. So let me just take a look here. I'm gonna go back to the top. What's up, Nicole? What's up, Scott? What's up, Nick? Lazarus, Dustin. Wow, Dustin, is the first time you've watched live? Welcome in, man. Appreciate you being here. Let's see, Ruth, rather. Ben, good morning. John, homie, right there. Studio Voice Productions, what's happening? Yvette Lee, glad to have you in here for the first time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Lazarus is saying he's not seeing anything. I don't know what's going on with Lazarus. All right, my first one too. Good. Welcome in, Ruth. Baron von Derg, me neither, just loading a circle. I don't know why those guys aren't seeing. I'm broadcasting. It's live. It's going on. All right, Nathan, already got you on LinkedIn. Never knew you had a Snapchat. Yep, got a Snapchat. Wow, I'm awake for the second time to catch you live. Welcome in, Michael. Yvette Lee just followed me on Snapchat. Thanks so much. Appreciate that. Let's see, Dan, good morning. All right, so in regards to this whole contest thing, questions. If you got the question, now's the time to ask the question. And because this video is going to be posted on the contest page as well. So if there's certain types of questions you have in regards to the rules or anything else, right now is the time to go ahead and ask those questions. Good morning, Dan. Roger, welcome in. Good morning. Yvette, yep, see ya. Chad Peterson, good morning. Chad is stoked. I'm stoked too. I'm looking forward to giving away a industry standard mic. This is the whole reason I am so much looking forward to whoever the winner of this thing is going to be, because I believe it's going to give that person an extra boost in everything it is that they're doing in regards to voiceover. When you have $1,000 microphone, you know you're there. You will never, ever need another mic in your life if you have either of these microphones. And let me explain to you what you might want to consider in regards to the choice of microphone, because the winner, the grand prize winner, has a choice between a Neumann TLM 103 and the Sennheiser MKH 416. All right, the Neumann TLM 103, I have one. So this microphone is a condenser mic, large diaphragm. You can even see the diaphragm in there. You can see that diaphragm in there. And this microphone is an industry standard. It is in a bunch of studios across the world. It works well whether you're sitting in, like at a desk here or whatever, or if you're standing. I do all of my voiceover standing. So this is the mic that I do for all of my voiceover, and I'm standing when I use the mic. Because I'm in a more of a studio type of environment as opposed to a home environment, at this point, this makes a lot of sense either way. Now, the thing about a shotgun mic, I don't have an MKH 416, but I do have an Audio-Technica shotgun mic. The thing about a shotgun mic is that it's very directional. You've got to have it, literally pointed right at your mouth when you're using it. It's going to block out a lot of background, more so than this type of large diaphragm condenser mic. So it may be something that you want to consider depending on the setup that you have. And we can have some conversations, or I'll be having that conversation with the winner in regards to which microphone they should actually be going after, depending on the type of setup that they have. And so you're going to be able to, once again, choose that particular microphone that you want. Thanks, Andrea. She's in the house over here on YouTube. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, these are the prizes. I'm not going to VO Atlanta this year. Just not. Nothing was sitting well with me about going to VO Atlanta. I'm just going to be honest about that. It just wasn't sitting well. I didn't have a direct purpose for going or whatever. So I said, you know what? I'm going to run a contest. And sure, it's going to boost my awareness. It's going to boost my engagement. It's going to boost the number of people that are following me. And it's also going to bring more attention to what it is that I'm doing, because I'll have an army of you guys out there basically sharing my content in exchange for a prize worth $1,000 or more. And I think that's, worth the trade-off. If you're going to do this, if you want the mic, you better go ahead and get in on this contest. Okay, Ben is saying, do all prize winners get a signed copy of the book too? Laugh out loud. That's what I'm trying to figure out with that too. I believe that a part of the second and third prize, as well as the first place, is going to receive like a signed copy of my book. I think that's going to be a part of it. I still have to work out the second and third place prizes. And that being said, it was easy to come up with a grand prize. Very easy to come up with a grand prize winner. just something huge, something big, something that I knew a lot of people would want to, try and have access to. And so that was easy to come up with. Now, in regards to the second and third place prizes, I'm throwing out ideas in my own mind, trying to figure out which, what should happen, whether it's a 1-year membership for people that aren't a member of Steps to Voiceover Success in the paid programs, whether it's 1-year access to all of the content that's there, the book, subscription to the magazine, some time with me one-on-one to help you build what it is that you need to build, with that. Someone is saying, how about a DBX 286? No, I'm spending $1,000. You're not going to get me to spend a whole lot more. Okay. I'm shelling out $1,000 on a mic. You want a freaking DBX 286? Go get it. They're not even that expensive, for that. But you never know. I could change my mind or whatever. It just depends. The second and third place prizes, they're going to be significant. But I want to make sure that I'm planning it out appropriately, with that. So bear with me for the next couple of days, and I'm going to come out with all of the second and third place prizes that will be available to everyone. But I wanted to put this out there today to let you know the big kahuna as far as the prize, that you can win, as far as the TLM 103 or the MKH 416 from Sennheiser. So let's see. Storm here, curious, will a Scarlett or audio interface work well with those mics? Yes. Any sort of interface that takes an XLR connection is going to work with these microphones. Does not matter which one you use with that. Let's see. Andrea is saying, I'm one of those who doesn't have Snapchat, and I heard your voice in my head. Just download it before you even said it. What's cool is you offer the download link on the contest rules page. Yeah, it's there. I mean, Snapchat is a little bit, it's a lot different from any other social media site. But the one thing that I like about Snapchat is that I can link out. Instagram, I can't link out. If I post something on Snapchat, I can actually link out to a video or a page or whatever. Whereas on Instagram, I can't, because I don't have 10,000 subscribers on Instagram. Once you hit 10,000 subscribers on Instagram, they allow you to swipe up to link out from your Instagram story, which is the short stories, not on your wall on Instagram, but the stories portion of Instagram, for those of you that are familiar with it. Roger saying, how about coaching as a prize? That's in my head as well. Something along those lines, for second, third place, it's going to be there. So again, I've just got to figure that piece out. Just give me a couple days on that. And believe me, I'll have those, ready for everyone. Right now, as I said, the hard and fast rules are you've got to be following me everywhere that's on that contest page. If you're not following me in every single place, first I'm going to know. You can't hide it, whether you're following me or not. So I'll see that. And then using the hashtag #1VOCoach. That hashtag must be in every single thing, that is, that you share. And it's important that you like it and also that you comment. You've got to comment on these things. And the comment comes into play when you're sharing, more so than anything else. Because when you share it, you need to write a comment and also use the hashtag #1VOCoach. Again, it doesn't matter if it's Twitter, and it doesn't mean that you have to share every last thing that I do. It doesn't mean that you have to share on every last social media spot that you see me on. It just means that you've got to use that hashtag, but you also have to be following me on all of those social media spots. So I wanted to make sure that was clear. It's not that you have to share on every social site, but the person that shares the most is probably going to be sharing on all of those sites. But it's up to you to see. The other thing too is that it's going to be very, very easy to track by me and by all of you that are contest participants. Very easy to track. All you have to do is search the hashtag on that social media site. If you're on Facebook, in the search portion of Facebook, just type in #1VOCoach, enter, boom. It's going to show you everything that comes up with that hashtag. On Twitter, same thing. You can do a search, #1VOCoach. It's going to show you everything on that site. Google Plus, whatever it is, it's going to show it. All right, let me just take a look at some of the other questions that may be coming in. Roger, I mentioned coach because although I want the 416, the coaching would be more important. Okay, gotcha. Noted. I've got it noted in there with that. Let's see here. All right, guys. We're about through for this broadcast. This was the big announcement that I had for today. The big thing that I wanted to bring to you guys. And the contest is running right now. And it'll run through the end of February, which is the 28th of February, I believe is the last day of February. So go ahead, click the link for the contest in the description on YouTube and Facebook. Go ahead, make sure you understand the rules, and make sure you just start doing it. I see Chad Joe VO is now following me on Twitter. I see that. Thank you so much. Some guys are off to the races with this. I see some folks are going to be doing this. I think Ben Wake is going to be the guy to watch. I'm just being serious. Ben is the #1 sharer of my content to date. You guys don't sleep on Ben because Ben says he's going to win. So you guys better watch what Ben is doing and just try and outdo him. It's almost like you better watch him. Don't sleep on him. Ben is saying, I have no idea how to use Snapchat, but we'll figure it out. Ben, there's really nothing for you to do on Snapchat other than to follow me. There's nothing more to do on that than to follow me. Now, for instance, like if you're trying to think of if there's something that I post during the day that maybe you don't want to share, you can always post my links. You can post my link to Snapchat. You can post my link to Instagram to tell people why they need to follow. You can make your own post however you want and just use that hashtag #1 VO coach. That's it. That's all you got to do with that. Let's see. Nathan, so the hashtag is #1 VO coach. It is, as I say it, as I wrote it on the contest page, #1 VO coach. That's it. Hashtag 1 VO coach. That is it. But thanks for asking that, Nathan. But again, that's why you got to look at the contest rules to make sure that you're following them appropriately. The link is in the description for this video that you're watching right now, whether on YouTube or on Facebook. And I've posted links all over my social media this morning already with a link out to the contest page. So if you're following me on any of these social media channels, in particular Facebook, YouTube, Google Plus, LinkedIn, Twitter, the link is there. It's already there. And okay. All right. That's about it. That will wrap up for today. This broadcast, I didn't know it would take me a half hour to go through all of this, but yep. Ben is saying, nope, mine, laugh out loud. I will win this. Ben has thrown down the gauntlet. Ben has said he's going to be the winner. So somebody needs to make a liar out of Ben, basically. Because if he's calling it on day one, that must mean he's planning on doing some stuff. So, but at any rate, guys, I want to thank you so much for tuning into my live broadcast today. Go to the link that I put in the description for the contest. Make sure you're understanding the rules, things of that nature. If you've got questions, you can always email me at earl@earlhallstudio.com for any questions with that. But don't email me and you haven't been to the page. Don't do that. Because if you ask me a question and I know that it's on the page, I'm probably going to block you. So don't do that. Read the instructions, read the page, watch the video, whatever. And we'll go from there. This to me is exciting. Even to be able to do something like this is, I don't know, it's amazing to me that I'm even able to do something like this and to spend the money and to do this kind of contest, things of that nature. It's, a stage in my career that I've wanted to get to, especially on the VO side, the VO coaching side, to just do something extraordinary for someone. And I think having access to a top industry standard mic is going to be something that gives someone that extra push. So I definitely appreciate you guys. Let's see. Nathan is coming here. Ben Wake, voiceover 0 to VO. I'll give you a run for your money. All right. So we've got some folks. There's a challenge. There's some challenges coming out here. Justin, my name on Snapchat is at Earl Hall Studio. Again, it's on the page. Go to the page, click the link, go to the page. Certain questions you don't need to ask me because it's already written down. Go look at it so that you know what it is that you need to do. Click the link, look at the rules, and we will go from there. You guys have an awesome and amazing Thursday. Depending on what happens today, I'll be looking at some leaderboard tomorrow to see who's leading in the contest. So you guys have an awesome one. I love you guys. Have a great Thursday. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.